All right, welcome everyone to the Mike Menkes after party. And if you were watching the original interview, then you know that Mike could not be here for the after party because his youngin requires his attention. So yeah, that's where we're at. Anyways, so we do have, of course, Mikey's with us. He's just off screen at the moment, and of course, another Mike, Michael Earhart, is also with us, and we have another. Well, not really a Mike, but a Megan. Megan's with us. And of course, not even close to being a Mike, another my Canadian brother from the other coast, Mr. Canadian Hollyman, is with us. And any of you that would like to join, just let us know. You can jump in. Oh, what? Hang on. We have the sail making lady who's joining us now, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
What's going on?
How's the sailing weather?
Yeah. Sailing weather's been great. There was no wind today, so I did not sail.
Oh,
I do not sail.
Well, we
when
got
there
all
is
your
no
wind here, I think.
because it is frustrating.
It was hot here today.
Oh yeah,
29.
you guys finally caught up.
It
Nice.
was hot here today.
Well,
How are the
Monday we had overnight we had a threat of frost overnight, Monday night, and today it was 29, 30 degrees,
Yep.
33 with the humidity. So the humidity's not getting up.
Yeah,
there
it was
yet, but the
about
actual temperature
about 30 degrees here.
It was warm.
It was about 30
I had
degrees
beer on.
here, and the sea breeze did not. And I'm going to come in really, really late.
I used to be as tan as you when I used to sail. Now I live up in the Northwest and I'm freezing cold and pale.
The sun will do that.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned I sailed a couple times on Lake Michigan and loved it, but man, the flies. Oh, just because there's no place for them to land but your sailboat.
They land on you.
Oh, it was
Yes.
They can land in that water is where they can land.
And that's where you really want it to be windy to keep them off of you.
bad. Mm-hmm.
And
One
the
of the
filter
most
sails.
one of the most infuriating things is you're sailing along. If you're driving, right? If you're driving the boat, hey, sailing along, and along comes a deer fly, and it goes on your legs. And you go, what are you doing down there? Go away! Biting flies, no good.
Well, I know you've heard of sea horses, but the
No,
sea
Bill.
deer are very prevalent. So the sea deer flies are necessary for the environment.
As long as they're necessary, I'll tolerate them.
That's what they eat. Lies. For good luck. I don't know.
So
You might notice my dog's not around. That's because he's down in the bedroom with my son.
Getting good attention.
He's got a new person to play with, and he's leaving me alone for a change.
Are you feeling lonely, Ollie?
No, not
Not
yet.
yet. Not yet. Yeah. But if you call him and then like he takes too long, like, you know what, son? I think your trip's over. All right, how about you get the fuck out of here and go back to your house, huh? And leave my fucking dog here. Why don't you? Huh?
It's your own
Isn't
dog.
it about time for you to go to your own fucking house where your dog is that you don't have?
He has
You're
a
not-
cat. He doesn't have a dog.
Oh, a lesser dog.
Yeah.
That's cat's real scientific name is lesser dog. Dog
Is
the
it?
lesser.
I don't even know if it is. It doesn't qualify as even a lesser dog, does it?
No,
Poor kitties.
not at all.
No one loves them.
Except for all the crazy cat people.
I have two
Crazy
cats.
cat people.
Man,
Two's a good number. And that's it.
Do more than I'd like.
I'm getting asked to go on people's shows like Left, Right, and Center now.
There you go.
Now look who's getting
Make
popular.
deals with them.
Maybe
Make
they
deals
think
with
I'm
them.
Oh, that's
Maybe
Come
they
on
think
my
I'm
show, I'll
severe.
go on yours.
maybe they think I'm in jail again.
You criminal.
I'm always up to something.
Yes, because of your incredible talent,
Yeah,
wonderful,
that's what
good
it-
looks.
That's what it is. That's what it
It's gotta
You
be.
talking about Mikey?
is. This Mikey?
Wait a minute. What?
Whatever.
Oh, Dr. Tapioca Weasel is also a Michael. We got too many Michaels.
Oh boy.
I told you, we have infiltrated every level of everyone's government. We are
I know,
everywhere.
The guy I get my weed from is also Mikey. Actually,
We control everything.
he's actually French. He's French Canadian, so his name is actually Michel.
Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Michel. So Michel.
That's the undercover mics.
That's one of those. It's a Mike
he's-
party.
Secret mics.
Do we nickname them Shelly?
No, he doesn't like that one.
I was about to say, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Probably not.
I'm right behind you.
There's an incredible video to find on YouTube called "Too Many Mics" by an Asian band. I can't remember their name,
Many
but
Mics.
just look it up. Too Many Mics. It's so funny because over there, every time they run into somebody that's white, his name is Mike.
Oh, we lost
Who did we
Stephanie.
lose? Oh,
Yeah, I'll boot her off again too.
Oh, you bastard.
Ha ha.
Somebody just asked
All
her
right.
a question.
booting right along. Do.
So this Saturday,
Yes.
just so you guys know, this Saturday
In the park.
is an early show.
Early show.
Yes, we have a fella by the name of Paul Durbis.
And he's
Paul Durbis,
English?
atheist.
English.
He's in Australia. So
Australia.
Just
we
wait,
will be
Ollie.
going live. We will be going. Yeah, Ollie can it. What the fuck?
Chill, brother.
Mr. 80s TV trying to fit into a 16:9 frame over there. Anyways, we will be going live at noon Pacific, so that is 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m.
4 p.m.
Eastern, 4 p.m. for you.
Hey, Steph, Neil said he was on VHS. That's messed up. I can't believe you said that.
You know what's great though? I stumbled upon by accident. There's a bunch of channels that do this, where they do the Saturday morning cartoons, and they roll like 4 hours of Saturday morning cartoons, and they do them in order weekly, like they used to do back in the day. So you go back and you can watch the old Transformers, and you can watch all the old like Looney Tunes and GI Joe, and even one of them even had a few episodes of the Transformers wannabes called the GoBots. I don't know if you remember those guys.
Hey, they tried.
I remember the GoBots. They did
I
try.
preferred Mask when you want the Transformers.
Mask, oh, yes.
I preferred
Yes.
Mask.
Mask wasn't really a Transformers wannabe though. They were kind of
Cars
their own
transformed. They just didn't have their own AIs, right?
thing. Right.
Cars transformed.
They changed. They usually what would be a road vehicle and it would turn into a water vehicle or an
Yeah.
air vehicle or something like that, right? So
It was similar.
yeah. And of course, the GI Joe and what else? The $6 Million Man cartoon I saw, the Godzilla cartoon.
Wow. Pork
He-Man?
chops. Pork chop
He-Man,
sandwiches.
What pork chop sandwiches?
Remember
Anyways,
that?
there's a
remember
ton
those
of
GI
fucking channels that do that.
Sorry. Remember the GI Joe like spoof shit that they were doing like in like the early aughts? It was like 2005 or 6, and they were just like they would fuck up the overdubs on like old GI Joe cartoons. They were like real. All right, let me find them for you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my god, dude, this is
Be
like
so
the
much
be-
easier to show than explain.
This is so funny. I can't believe. Oh man, what the hell do I even look up? Pork
The
chop.
era and
Yeah, there it is.
what it reminds you of.
Pork
Wow.
chop sandwiches came right up.
Pork chop sandwiches.
It's just called GI Joe PSA.
I haven't eaten dinner yet. You're just making me hungry now, you prick.
They're,
Pork
they're
chop
called
sandwiches.
they're called GI Joe PSAs, and there's a bunch of them, and they
You know what I'm
are.
gonna do? I'm gonna eat fucking ice cream on camera, you motherfucker.
Ooh, I have sorbet.
Go for it.
Sorbet.
Absolutely.
Ooh la la.
What's wrong with that?
Sorbet.
Hey, I got it from my friend who was lactose.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Sorbet's good though.
Mm.
Is that the same thing as sherbet, right? That's what
Yeah.
it's called, sherbet, but it's actually
Sherbet does have milk in it though.
Oh, does it? Ice cream is the shit. Yeah, well, these are chocolate banana ice cream pops that we got in the fridge.
Drop bears.
I got a Frosty in the fridge from Wendy's.
Isn't it melting?
It's in the
In
freezer.
the fridge.
If you see, Frosties are one of those things where you can't put it in the fridge because it
Right.
melts, and you can't put it in the freezer because it becomes a brick.
Yeah.
No, you just got to take it
Dedication.
out for a few minutes and it's fine.
Okay.
Right? Take it out, leave it
You
sit.
take
for
it
10 minutes,
out.
and it's fine.
What
Dip it in
about
hot water?
what flavor?
Chocolate.
Okay. Well, they make a vanilla one too, right? So
I
Yeah.
know.
they're both good. Don't get me wrong. But I miss the old days when I was a kid and my mom used to go shopping for groceries at this one shopping place that we had here called Woodward's, and it was the Woodward's Food Mart. And they used to have a malted bar right in the middle of the store. And I'd go eat chocolate malteds for like half an hour while my mom was going shopping. She'd give me a few bucks and I could have a couple of the little ones. And of course, I get all hyped up on sugar and be like, ooh, bounce around in the back of the car.
I think
Stuff
they have
like
a
that.
strawberry one now too, Neil.
That's good.
They do not. Come
I'm
on.
pretty sure they do.
Huh.
You check the next time you're at Wendy's. They have a strawberry.
I'll take the chocolate every time, but you could mix the chocolate and strawberry. That would be good. We used to. You remember when McDonald's would come out with a Shamrock Shake? We used to mix the
Yes.
Shamrock and the chocolate shake together and make like a
That's
chocolate
not bad.
mint kind of shake.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Then you dip your fries in it. Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, dipping
I
fries
never
in
liked that.
chocolate shake. No, I was
I
a fan
never
of
liked
that.
dipping my fries in my ice cream. I never liked that.
What?
It's weird, but I
I
like it.
never did. I never did that, and I don't like chocolate ice cream or chocolate
What?
shake or chocolate milk.
Who let her in here?
Chocolate pudding. kind of, right?
You did?
Chocolate men.
People keep me around because I don't eat their chocolate.
I don't know.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm safe with.
I promise
sweet
never
milk
to
chocolate.
eat French fries dipped in chocolate ice cream. Not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
I am
Weird.
definitely a chocoholic for sure. I love chocolate, man.
You ready, Neil?
I'll only eat chocolate if it's mixed with caramel or peanut butter or something like that.
No, fair enough. I like Reese's, so yeah. Ready for what? What are we ready? What am I ready for now?
Video time.
Oh, here we go.
Pork
Are we
chop.
going to get sued for this? Are we going to
Yes.
get?
Oh, definitely.
It's
Absolutely.
it's already a parody, so it's not even their stuff. So I don't know if we can get in trouble.
All right, YouTube, you heard him.
You're not cooking. Yeah, you.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Fuck
Get
him.
the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out!
Detective, this is no going, and you tell me do things. I done running.
What?
You think I can have some more?
And that's the end of it. And then, like at the
What?
end of that, they just go G.I. Joe.
Now you know, and knowing's half the battle.
Right.
Oh my goodness. That's
So they
horrible.
just took all the like G.I. Joe PSAs and they butchered them and made them cursed objects, and they're awful and they're
That's
awesome.
funny. That's funny.
I will put the link in the chat. You guys can watch the rest at your leisure.
Oh, I totally am gonna watch it.
What? Cotton candy rainbow sorbet? That's a thing? What?
Yeah, that is a thing.
But that's where pork chop.
Ah.
It's
If, you-
it's much
anybody-
too sweet though for me.
if anybody ever screams pork chop sandwiches at you, that's what it's from.
All right.
So don't
So
be
just
alarmed.
assume they're making fun of me.
Well, no, they think you're cool, and they're hoping that you know what they're talking about. Like, you know, kind of like how I started this conversation.
Wait,
Then
so
no one
that's
knows.
not a
You're,
thing?
you're cool.
Typo.
Oh, cotton candy and rainbow sorbet. Oh, I see. I kind of like the sound of cotton candy sorbet.
It does sound
Well,
good.
that is still a thing.
It
Is it?
now.
Okay.
Sounds
It's
good to
not
me.
together, unless you get 2 scoops and 1 of each.
Okay. Here's a question I want everyone to answer.
7.
What's a flavor of ice cream that you just adored as a kid but can't stand now?
Wow.
I'll go first.
Yeah,
Bubble gum.
No,
I-
that's good.
that's the same answer for me. And
I like
and
bubble
bubblegum
gum.
ice cream anymore.
And I used to like I did when I was a kid, like the one that actually came with the little bubblegum gumballs in them.
Yeah.
So you could actually
Choking
eat gum
hazard.
while you're eating the ice cream. Yeah. Oh,
And
come on.
kids
Like
start
those
choking on
pathetic
them.
eyes. Like those pathetic
You know what
eyes
are-
on like the Spider-Man or SpongeBob pops aren't
Tweety.
choking hazard.
The little
yeah.
Tweety.
And they never look that good.
Just bled out.
Having never
into the-
had bubblegum. Having never had bubblegum ice cream, I can't think of a flavor I hated as a kid. But I think I would have hated bubblegum ice cream.
It's
I think it
good.
was liked as a kid, but hate now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Liked as a kid, but hey, no. There's another one I can think of called Tiger Tail, which is the
I
orange
still
and
like
black.
Tiger Tail.
I can't do it anymore.
It's good. Bubblegum ice cream is good. These guys are just
I
haters.
can't think of one that direction, but I can definitely think of one that I like now that I didn't like as a kid.
Okay,
But
sure, that
taste
works too.
buds change. Pistachio nut.
Oh, yeah, I like pistachio.
Always like that.
I have the
Praline
same
and
level of
cream.
I have the same level of hate because I have the same level of allergy. Never had it.
Or had it that
Reasonable.
one time and never again.
What about you, Michael?
There's like a one that's got nut and some kind of I can't remember what it is.
Stop dipping your nuts in the ice cream, Michael.
You
Yeah,
Great
really
nut.
narrowed
I
it
knew
down.
if I knew it was that kind of party, I'd put my dick in
a little chili. A little chili.
Yeah.
Spicy chili.
It's like butternut rum or something. I don't know. I had some weird ice cream
Oh.
once and I hated it.
Butternut rum?
It's yeah, I know it's like you're very close though. Yeah,
Right. I can't quite
rum raisin or something crazy.
there. Yeah, that's might be
Rum
close.
raised? Yeah, no, I couldn't do that as a kid, and I still ain't doing it now. And
that
Mark
coffee
Caesar,
flavored ice
no,
cream. I can't do coffee flavored
I
ice
love
cream.
coffee
Never
flavored
could.
ice cream. Did you ever have the ice cream
Can do
with the
this, kid.
bubblegum nose? No, I did not. I didn't know that was a thing. What's a bubblegum nose?
You ever had the ice cream flavored coffee?
God,
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, I'm not a coffee drinker.
If you have,
Just scoop
Good
That's
some
for
an
you,
ice
I-
cap
I
for
just-
Tim's, right?
I just
I
made
do.
it up. So if you had it,
No.
Ow.
Tim Hortons has that. Tim Hortons has
Coffee
that.
ice cream?
ice cream flavored coffee.
Ice cap.
no, bubble
nice
gum
cap.
flavored coffee.
Oh, ice cream flavored coffee. Yeah.
Ice
Yeah.
cream.
It's more like a
Flavored
coffee Slurpee, though, if you think about it all.
Kind of is, yeah, I guess.
What flavor? What is the flavor of ice cream if it's ice cream
Coffee
flavored
flavored
coffee?
ice cream.
It's
Ah,
coffee.
there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just like bubble gum
Buffalo
ice
Bill.
cream.
No,
they don't
I don't know.
define
Must
what
be an
kind of
Aussie
bubble
thing.
gum.
No,
Oh, see, I was
they
looking at a
do
coffee
actually.
that was flavored of
It's
ice
the
cream.
bubblegum flavor from the bubblegum in the hockey card and the baseball card packs. That's the
That's not
bubblegum.
gum.
Bubble, man, or
That is
Bazooka
not
Joe.
gum.
So
No, those are erasers that they
That is a piece of
compressed
yeah.
compressed into one.
but that's the
Small
bubblegum
briquette.
flavor
Use
that's
that shit to repair a
Chewy
flat
plastic.
tire once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever your boat's sinking, you just
It's
lick one
shocking.
side and slap
Yeah,
it.
yeah, just put a bunch of it together. And
That's why
anything that doesn't taste like
That was
that is not
bazooka.
bubblegum flavored though.
That's how
Bubblegum
MacGyver.
flavor.
That's how MacGyver was able to do all that shit. Is because they had fucking putty amalgam for
Got it.
fucking chewing gum back then.
right. You got your bubble gum, you got your duct tape, you can do anything at all. You can fly to the moon with that stuff.
And zip ties.
Yep.
And zip ties and paper clips.
A
That's what you
paper
need.
clip.
You need a paper clip. You have to have some form of a conductor.
Yep.
Just in case you need some
No,
electrical
you,
flow for
you,
something.
you use the wrapper from the gum.
Oh yeah. You heat it up on the lighter and you peel away the paper and you just yeah, there you go.
MacGruber on Saturday Night Live was a real good take on that show.
MacGruber.
Yeah.
There's There's actually wasn't there a series that they
movie.
did? Yeah, a
They did
movie.
television
MacRuber.
series, and there is
Yeah.
a movie too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it started as a skit.
Yes.
What's his name? Yeah.
Lots of skits on Saturday Night Live became movies.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Bill.
Like Wayne's World is probably the most well-known one, and Superstar.
Blues Brothers. That's a big one.
Blues Brothers, yeah.
They started as an act.
Blues Brothers. Never heard of it.
One of the Eddie Murphy movies.
Eddie
Started out as a
Murphy.
What?
Mhm.
Which Eddie Murphy skit turned into a movie? I don't know.
Beverly Hills Cop.
No.
Shrek.
That
I'm
was
sure one of
that
them
was
did.
He's just
Shrek.
Shrek. Yeah, that's it.
Dr. Doolittle.
Oh, Nutty Professor.
But that was never a SNL
yeah, it was
skit.
never a skit. No.
No? All right.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Ha!
I'm just saying words now.
That's John Travolta.
Mhm.
Yeah. Gabe Kaplan, John Travolta.
Ooh,
Steve
ooh,
Buscemi.
Mr. Cotta. Ooh.
Oh yeah. What the fuck was his name?
Which
Shit.
what?
Mr. Cotta.
Ooh,
Mr.
ooh.
Cotta.
Oh, Horseshack.
Rorschach. Yeah.
Horseshack. Yeah.
Yeah, and Boom Boom Washington, and what was Travolta's name again? in that
Squiggy.
show? No, that's Laverne and Shirley.
Barbarino.
Vinny
Yeah.
Barbarino.
Vinny
That's right.
Barbarino.
Barbarino.
He was married to Chachi.
And the Puerto Rican Jew guy. What was his name?
Epstein.
Epstein.
Epstein,
Yeah.
yeah.
Juan Epstein.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not making that up.
Oh yeah, that was a funny fucking show.
Okay.
And the show song was actually by a famous artist. I can't remember his name, but
Yeah.
that song was kind of a
John
hit.
Sebastian.
Well,
There you go, John Sebastian.
that's it. Yeah. But
John
lots of them
Sebastian.
are written by famous people, like the Cheers theme.
John Sebastian.
Also WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yep.
Damn
That was a great show too. Fucking idiot throwing turkeys off
The
of
turkey
fucking
episode.
helicopter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Throw some turkeys. Just toss them out there.
I thought they'd fly.
Hilarious. There might be some younger folks who, what the hell are they talking about?
I'm barely keeping up with this, and I'm a very old soul.
Not old enough to see 70s comedy shows, though, apparently.
Yeah, like
Oh, reruns.
I hang out with Neil 3 days a week. So
I'm
my
sorry.
friend group is a bit older than most. I am struggling to keep up with y'all. This is all of my Nick at Night knowledge to the test.
Me too.
Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. Nick at Night, man. That's where it's at. What?
Nick at Night Court.
Nick at Night Court. That's good.
So they relaunched that show, with
Idea.
Yeah. It's not great.
yeah, I've heard. And the girl's supposed to be Harry Anderson's daughter or something
Yeah, I heard.
on the show, not in real life, but on the show.
In real
That is
life,
correct.
they're
Real
now
life show.
adopted, even though she was 38 years old, and they really don't know each other. They had to do it to make the show that realistic.
Well, she was
Next fall,
the gal from
Yeah, she's Big Bang Theory. She's
Howie's wife.
Mayim Bialik.
Howard's wife. Yeah,
Howard's wife.
Howard's wife. No, not Mayim Bialik. Melissa Ranch.
Yeah, Melissa Roche, yeah.
I just said squanch for a second.
Squanch. Fuck. Now I'm having flashbacks to the fucking Trailer Park Boys. Sam Squanch. That's what he called Sasquatch. Sam Squanch.
Did you hear the stuff about Justin Roiland,
Who the hell is Justin Roiland?
the Rick and Morty guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Bad juju
Yes.
right there. That's not good.
Indeed. Oh, yeah. What
Not
happened?
better than pancakes.
I think I heard about it here.
They the prosecutor dropped the charges.
Really?
So are we allowed to like Rick and Morty again?
That's what I'm saying. Like, some people are saying, well, that DA is a piece of shit, so he probably still did it. I'm like, but if the court says no, then you kind of have to go with no, or else does he just live in purgatory forever because he was
Well, there's a
accused?
lot of reasons to dismiss a case, but one of them, having not enough evidence of the person being innocent, is a really good reason to drop it or to dismiss a case. So.
Unlike
like a
Danny
strong
Masterson,
Yeah, he's fucked. They got him for 2.
he's like in the he's in the jailhouse now.
Yep.
He's done.
Scientology for you.
Who?
Yep. Danny Masterson.
Hide from that
70 shows guy.
70 show. Kid with the glasses.
Damn.
Yeah.
He went to Scientology?
Yeah, he was in Scientology.
Oh,
Why
he
do
was
people
in
follow Tom
Scientology.
Cruise anywhere?
Say again?
Why? What?
Why do people follow Tom Cruise anywhere? Beyond me.
I don't know.
I mean, they'd have to walk slow. He's got short, little, stumpy legs.
Yeah, but he can run so fast.
He just looks like he's
Yeah, but
going
he can
fast.
leap up on couches. He can leap up on couches really good. You know, he's really good at that. You know,
Everybody else would have
he's got
just
some
stepped
agility
onto the
to him.
couch. Everybody else would have just walked up there.
Not a guy in his 50s
darling.
who does his own stunts.
Yeah.
I do my own stunts every day. I always fall down
Yeah,
the stairs and
leaping up
fucking
on
be over
couches.
the
Once you
cat.
got that down, you can do anything.
Again, his leaping ability cannot be like
I haven't leapt on
overblown
the couch
here.
lately.
Everyone else probably would
don't
have taken the,
think- I
the
don't
4
think-
inch. Hold on. Everyone else would have taken the 4-inch step onto the top of the couch. It was one of those real low couches. It just looked like he jumped real high. It was a very low to the ground couch. And I'm
I'm
out.
just saying he's no Muggsy Bogues. I think you would agree.
I think he is. Muggsy was 5'6". Tom Cruise is like 5'4".
I know, but I'm saying, but
Oh, for the hops,
but he
yeah.
he had leaping ability. I mean, he.
Yeah. Or you're talking about Spud Webb. That's your.
Oh, I'm
leaper.
yes, I am. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
you fucking won the dunk contest at like 5'7".
I know.
Like, get the fuck
I know.
out of here.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Well, Ellen DeGeneres might have him beat on leaping on couches because don't you do that all the time on the daily?
Isn't her couch usually like a person dressed up like a couch? Like, I don't know what's going on with her.
No, that's her table.
There's like always
Her-
someone
her
who's like a part
stand
of
or
the
something.
furniture. I would never go
Yeah.
on that show. I'm like, what the fuck is
Keeps up.
happening in here? Every day it's some bullshit going on. Like, what the fuck? My desk
I don't
just
think I've
ran
ever seen an
away.
episode.
My desk just ran away. This is a toxic work environment.
That would piss
All right,
me
you guys.
off. All the shit would fall off my desk.
So
My chair just had kittens.
What?
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 Hey,
What?
you guys aren't following the joke. I can't like keep backing it up here.
But the silence was even more funny.
I like it too.
Steph, did you get some sun? You got some sun, but Bree thinks you got some sun. Did you get some sun?
I've had plenty of sun. It's kind of
Wow.
cool. I like it. I like the vitamin D aspect of things. It's very nice.
Right. But just remember, folks, there's no such thing as a healthy tan. Anyway,
That's true.
yeah,
Mine's
I know.
pretty
You're like,
healthy.
yeah, Neil, shut up. Fuck
Mine's
you,
okay.
Jack, yeah. I want to go to the tanning.
Can't all
booth
be
you
blessed. Yeah.
Sometimes you
Hey,
win the
I do
gene
the
pool lottery.
sunscreen thing. It's like I try to keep the bad ones down, the good ones up. You know.
Hi,
No,
Elma.
I only did the
Oh,
sunblock
my.
on my face, and only because my freckles get away, like they take over my face.
I think
The
freckles.
whole time on the island, I didn't wear any
Freckles are
sunblock on my
hot.
body. Yeah, but when they take over, it's just too much.
Then they take over.
Yes, like my
They
face would be
assume
one big
control.
freckle. They do, absolutely.
One big
You can
freckle.
barely see my eyes. Yeah.
That's my tan. It's a giant freckle.
Pretty much. That'd be nice.
Full body frecks.
I like freckles. Freckles, in my personal opinion, freckles are pretty sexy, if you ask me. But
That's going to be the name of my rugby team.
Sexy freckles.
full. I forgot what you said already. See?
Full
I
body
need to smoke
freckle.
some weed.
Yes. When do you not need to smoke some weed? Well, I shouldn't do it at work, but you know.
I think
Yeah,
freckles
that's why
should be
I'm not.
called. I think freckles should be called sprinkles from now on.
Sprinkles.
They're people sprinkles.
Genetic sprinkles.
Yeah.
We're getting back to the ice cream theme here.
Yeah,
Way to loop it back.
Full circle.
Oh yeah, that's right. Two things.
Yes.
One.
I'm now over 1,000 followers on Twitch, or it's not Twitch, sorry,
TikTok.
on TikTok. So I can do lives now. So expect some lives on TikTok. And also, I was going to say, kind of around the horn question for tonight. What is the funniest prank that you ever pulled on somebody?
Ha,
Oh, I don't know if this is safe for you
I've
two.
got a good one. I don't know if it's safe for you to do that.
I will remind
Try to
everyone
keep
to remember the
try to keep-
TOS warnings that I get from time
Yes.
to time.
Try to keep it
Here's the
PG-17 or something. Huh?
I could do that. Yeah.
All right.
I'll go. Okay, I'll go with this because it's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well,
There's-
then we'll start with Stephanie.
Yeah, I'll go counter.
So this guy who's a very, very good sailor, he's also a germaphobe. You know, he's like really particular. Don't drink out of his water bottle. You know, don't get into it. He's a germaphobe. He just
Well, there goes my plans.
and so knowing this, he was towing the J-24 back home, and he was driving, so he was going to be the first person to refuel. So what we did was we took a condom
Oh no.
and filled it with mayonnaise
Oh no.
and put it underneath the gas cap. So when he opened the thing up, there was this, and he just utterly.
That's
freaked
where I
out.
left
was
it.
Pretty fun. That
Calling
was
the
probably
police.
the best. It's probably the best prank because you should have seen the look on Willie's face. He was just like, "What the?"
And his name was Willie.
He's so sick of the penis jokes, and then here comes this
Yeah.
condom full of mayonnaise.
What a dick. I mean,
It wasn't full of mayonnaise. That would have ruined the joke. And it's like it's just
Yeah, a
a
little
little
bit-
just sort of
just an uncomfortable amount.
just an uncomfortable amount.
Just enough
By the
to
way-
make it really funny.
for any of you that would like to pull this prank off in your own way, the best thing to put in is the old ivory soap. The liquid soap looks a lot like semen. So anyway,
That is
Um,
good to know.
My
That is
soap
good
is
to know.
my soap is blue. Is that normal?
yeah, no, go see a doctor. Unless you're a Smurf, I don't know.
You're gonna have to make a special trip to the store.
I got
Was it
this new
something I
green, this new green soap. It's got this fresh garden scent, and it's bright green. Should I use that?
Spring.
It smells like apples.
Mikey, stop drinking the milk on Tatooine, dude.
It's I can't stop, Ollie. I've been trying to stop. I can't. I love blue milk. Hey, there's a name for that's the name for your fucking roller derby team. Blue milk.
Blue Milk Express.
All right. So
Blue
who
milk
wants to go
chuggers.
next?
The blue milk
Yeah.
chuggers.
Who wants to go next?
Just continue the counterclockwise.
Oh, sure. Okay, Mike. Michael.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know this isn't going to sound like it was a good friend, but it was a good friend. But we were just really dumb and teenagery.
Was
And
past tense.
yeah, I remember a day when I went outside in the backyard and got some fresh dog shit on a
Jesus
paper
Christ.
plate and stuck it in front of the bathroom door where I knew my buddy had just gone in barefoot.
Oh,
I don't know. That's
Right.
probably I got stitches still from this day all over my arms from going through a plate glass window trying to get away from him.
Was it worth it?
Not a plate glass. Those old doors that had glass instead of plastic, the old screen doors. Yeah.
Like a storm door,
Yeah.
like the half glass, half screen thing.
Yeah.
That was a good door.
Did you leave a Michael
except when you
Shea
try to go through
impression, like, yeah, did you leave like
The
a
cartoon?
human impression as you went through, like
Wile E.
Coyote?
No, I just
Yeah.
remember coming out and being like Friday the 13th type of shit because I had big shards of glass sticking out of me all over, and my buddy came over and was yanking them out of me. I was like, ah.
Jeez.
Sounds like the joke's on you.
It ended up.
That backfired.
Yeah. That's a smashing result, I guess. Huh?
Well, okay, so it ended in the backyard. He spit on me to get back at me for the dog shit thing, which really, to me, in my mind, he didn't get that even. But anyway, I was still mad, so I was chasing him back down, and he had gone through my house, and he had gone through the glass door, and it was coming back at me, and I just had my arms out. So I guess it was kind of
You showed
retaliation at that point. Yeah, it was a no.
Take
I would
that.
have walked
Not
right
kicking out my arm.
upstairs and walked on your bed with my poopy feet.
Yeah, I would have deserved that.
He didn't do it to
That's
Amber
fine.
Heard.
That's true. That's true. See, I'm a non-violent person.
Because she pooped in the bed.
A prank gone awry.
Sharp cutting prank. All right, what about you, Mikey?
Yeah, Amber Heard's not allowed to participate in this game. We already know. I would say we antiqued somebody in spring break. That was pretty.
What?
We antiqued him.
What does that even mean?
He passed out, and we all had handfuls of flour, and we fucking lit his ass the fuck up while he was sleeping. And he looked like an antique because he was so dusty. Blame Jackass. They're the ones that gave us that idea. So
I see. It's the worst we do is someone would come out with a jiffy if somebody passed out at a party and people would be drawing stuff all over them. Usually dicks, but but that's just the way it was. Somebody would
See, a
look in the
jiffy
mirror
here
and you
makes
just hear
me think
weird
of-
scream. Jiffy marker. Like one of them big ass black markers,
Yeah.
You mean a Sharpie?
It made me think of peanut butter.
Yeah, well, Sharpie is just is a brand name. I guess Jiffy is a brand name too, but a black marker. It was like a
Permanent-
big thick kind.
permanent.
You draw
marker.
mustaches on them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We always draw it between their eyebrows so they would connect. They look like they have a unibrow or.
Hey,
stuff
that's
like that.
fashionable, man. All the ladies love you. Got a unibrow. It's like catnip for them.
So, hey,
They just rub it with a
All right.
manicured finger.
all right, Ollie. What about you?
We floated a guy once that was drunk.
Floated a guy?
Yeah,
On a raft?
he was.
Threw him in the
he was-
lake.
he was passed out drunk. He was passed out on it was while I was in the militia. He was passed out on a cot. So we took the cot and we put it on a raft and put him out in the lake.
Ah!
You
Like they did
meatballs.
to the
And
yeah,
meatballs.
the meatballs. Yeah,
You
the
meatballs,
where
Tim.
They did that to the camp leader guy.
He woke up sometime in the middle of the night. He got up to go to the bathroom and just fell in the water. I found out the next morning he was complaining about being so wet.
So I take it he peed in the lake then.
Oh yeah, bro.
Gotta go. You gotta go.
You know, there's a hole in this boat. There's a little moisture in here. There must have been a hole somewhere. It smells awful. This lake
It was a
All right,
small
Megan.
lake. It was only. I wouldn't even call it a lake. It was just a big pond.
pond. Yeah.
Right?
Even better.
right.
My best prank is kind of a long story, so I'll go with my second best prank. It's just long. I lived in this apartment and I was downstairs, like in the kind of the front of the building. Then you had two upstairs that were up staircases and their doors were here. But we had this light that was just for everybody. And so I plugged in every morning. My neighbor, catty corner, would get up early. And she loved her coffee. I don't really remember what started this whole thing, but every morning I would get up before her and I would set out a little table and some coffee already made in a cup and creamer. And she had no idea like who was doing this. She tried to catch whoever was doing it, tried to figure it out, ask the neighbors. She never trusted the coffee. And it would just made her flip out. And every morning I would get up and make her coffee. She just would not touch it until she realized it was me. But that went on for like 4 months.
That's a prank?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I also gift wrapped her door.
Those are pranks.
We stole my friend's car
Interesting.
and moved it somewhere, like 5 blocks from his house.
Yeah, I've done that too. That's a fun one.
Well, we had this one happened at a party. It was a New Year's Eve party, I believe. And a couple of dudes that were at the party. This is probably 1987, 88. It was New Year's Eve. And both of them fell asleep. And so we threw them in a room together. And we put a big jar of Vaseline on the side table. And when they kind of smeared some all over them. And then when they woke up, all we heard was, "What in the fuck is that? What in the fuck is?" They had no idea what had happened. And just the reaction was priceless. That's all I can say.
That's dark.
Yeah. The funny thing is well, they were, straight dudes. So, and they hated each other. I don't know how they ended up at the same party, but the reaction was just too fucking funny.
Girls, that's how.
The reason we did it is because they hated each other. So that was so funny. And another guy that had passed out at the same damn party, he ended up as a portrait, like I was talking about earlier, with like dicks and stuff drawn on him and boobs and stuff. And
You jiggly puffed
we
him?
made the unibrow. Oh yeah, we totally did that. So
You could have a saying bubble coming out of the cheek. I've seen that.
yeah.
Oh, the speech bubble.
That's
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
adjacent. That's adjacent to the condom and the mayonnaise and the gas.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking
Adjacent
when you
to-
said that's right.
to that. Not a little bit more extreme, I have to say, but hey,
Well, and I left out the fact that we pretty much stripped them both naked and threw them in the bed together too. So
Oh,
of course,
I mean,
Why
how
not?
else are we going to smear Vaseline all over them?
as one does.
By the way, kids, don't use Vaseline as a lubricant because it is a petroleum product, and
Yeah.
you're going to feel the fire if you do that. Yeah, I learned that lesson as a kid. We won't go into details, but yeah,
It was educational. That's about it, eh?
yep. It still burns. I'm kidding. It's burned in my memory, that's for sure.
You had a cloaca for about 3 weeks there.
Well, no.
Yes, it does deteriorate your latex products as well. Yes, it does.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm still listening. Be right back. Megan bailed on us. She's going to do something there.
She's gonna hang out with her.
I'm right
cool
here. I'm right here.
I like the little "be right back" thing. It's like, what is this? Like TV
That is
shit
classy.
going on here. Yeah.
She's
That's-
skydiving.
Very classy.
Well, I don't like to interrupt.
Oh, that's okay. You're in the wrong after party if you don't like interrupting.
Right.
It's almost.
Well,
enough
I'm
if you
not
want
going
me
to
to
start
word
a
it
bad
here.
habit. I mean, I do interrupt. It doesn't mean I like it.
Oh, I hate that.
Ollie?
Stop my
Ollie's our friend.
What?
He's right here,
He
dude.
can hear
I
you,
am.
Neil.
Oh, is he still here?
He's
Shit.
all the way over on the other coast.
That's right.
It'll
I'm
take
on the
weeks
other
before he
coast.
can get him back.
What's he going to do? Drive across country just to go, hey, and then drive home.
Maybe.
So, Ollie, is
Maybe.
PEI getting the smoke from all the Nova Scotia stuff?
Not that I've noticed.
Okay.
We had bad.
We're,
We have
we're a
bad-
fair piece away from Halifax. Where that
We have
fire
bad
is.
air.
Well,
in
I know,
Illinois.
but the wind and all of that, you know how that works.
Did you see that?
We got the
Mikey?
smell of smoke here from the
We
Alberta and
actually had-
BC fires that are going on.
From
We actually got
Alberta?
a warning. We actually got a warning here in Illinois for bad air, and it's from Canada from fires, is what I thought I heard.
That's Neil's bad breath.
Oh, oh, poor
From Southern
Neil.
California, it was always fire season.
Poor Neil's
I'm
breath.
sorry.
No, Ollie, was that you?
What?
It wasn't me.
It was bad air from Canada. What?
All right, I'll stop farting. Jesus, all right. Jesus Christ. You know you can light them, right?
Oh, shit.
Oh, you know, that reminds me of a funny story. When I lived in
that better
Israel,
or worse?
this is funny. When I was in Israel, a bunch of us were bored one night, so we were drinking and stuff in the kafar dormitories there. And there was this little wooden stool, so we threw it in the middle of the room, and we said, "All right, anytime somebody has to fart, you got to go sit on the stool and lift up your legs and hold the lighter down there and make big blue angels and stuff like that." And this one guy, his name is Isaac.
Wait
I'm
a
not gonna say his
minute.
last
Is this some ritual? This is
Yeah, well, you know, we turned it into one for that night, anyways.
okay.
This guy named Isaac was the hairiest fucking guy I've ever seen in my life. Like
Oh,
Bigfoot
no.
would look at him and go, "Damn!" But so he throws his legs up in the air, and he's got this like fucking. You remember the old Adidas shorts? He's wearing like a pair of those things, and he lights it, and all of a sudden, all the hair on his legs starts catching fire. He's running around, all the hair is singed off his legs. And the next day, as he's walking up to the Chederochel, which is the eating hall, everyone's looking at him like, "Did you shave your legs?" He's like, "Shut up." He just,
How do you get your legs so smooth?
I'm surprised there isn't a biblical verse prohibiting such behavior.
there probably is. It could be one of the
I mean-
816 fucking laws, but I don't know.
Somewhere in the Bible there must be "Thou shalt not light thy
Son of a-
farts with hairy legs."
Oh, shalt not light thine farts with a pick.
Oh, the writers of the Bible love doing that, though. They would never include that.
How the hell do you think that bush got set on fire in the first place?
Right?
It's a whole new context of burning bush, doesn't it?
He launched a fireball across the campsite.
If memory serves, that joke came up during the time too, if I remember correctly. So.
No wonder Moses heard a voice out of there. Holy shit.
Look, he got a hold of some really bad man.
Hey!
Okay. And he had some wicked gas coming out of there. There was a campfire, and that bush will never be the same. I'll tell you that.
This is the poor bastard.
It was burning, but it wasn't going away. Like that was what was.
This is the poor Isaac is the poor bastard.
He was like
not only did he fucking burn all his hair off, but he was the one that I hit in the face multiple times with the mango sap that also leaves a permanent mark on you. So he's got these marks on his face from mango sap. They basically look like birthmarks now. Like I still have a couple kicking around, but not on my
Mango
face.
sap?
Yeah, mango sap
Wait.
burns. It's acidic.
And you threw it at each other.
Like if you clip, you have to wear gloves when you pick mangoes. You go up there and they give you these little snippy snips, and you get up there and you grab the
Cheers.
mango and you got to turn it like this, and then you got to snip and go like this. So you have to get the sap so it doesn't get on you. So you have to flick it because it saps
Oh,
like really
shit.
instantly. Yeah. So we, the idiots that we were like, "Oh, really?
I'll be
It
back
burns?
in a minute."
Cool." So we all like
No.
snip and try and get it on each other, right? So I got Isaac in the face a couple of times.
Wow.
I got hit in the arms. Yeah. You don't feel it, like you can't feel it burning, but it does. It leaves a mark on you. Uh-oh. What happened here?
We're in trouble.
Why do we have two Megans?
Just
Two's better than one.
for
It's,
funsies.
you know,
I like to be.
Oh,
I
you
like to be adventurous.
Stepped out for Doobie? Is that what's going on there?
I want
No,
a doobie.
smoke those inside.
Oh,
Did you bring enough for the class?
Yes.
Awesome.
time.
About fucking time. I knew if I kept asking, somebody would.
No, Jr. It's
Where's
not
the
take
class?
'em if you have them. It's toke 'em if you have them. Sorry. Yes, I do. I have one rolled up in here, ready to go. See that? It says THC. Oh, wait a minute. That's upside down. THC.
Yeah, it makes me think of the G.I. Joe. again.
Dynamite.
I'm dynamite. THC.
Well,
Just
man.
give me a light. THC.
A
It's a
big
power load.
load.
Big THC. Watch me explode. All right. So yeah.
Suck
Anyway.
on my show.
Oh. Wasn't there was an anime I think was it CG animation sort of thing? It was like a sci-fi cartoon, and the main character's name was Chode.
Whatever.
Oh, what the fuck was it called? It was fucking funny too.
The Chode.
It's definitely an anime.
Nope, not an anime.
No?
I feel like I'm in the
No.
middle of a Megan cross right now.
We don't do crosses here.
There's this guy here.
It's a
Could be
plus.
upside-
Where?
could be upside down.
That's Chode.
Chode.
There.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know he had a
Yeah.
name.
Chode McBlob or something. Yeah, and it was what the hell's the name of the fucking, come on. Tell me the name of the goddamn show.
No,
Oh, Trip in the Rift. Trip in the Rift it was called.
I'll never tell.
yes, I remember that show.
I'll never reveal my secrets.
And it was funny. Very funny show. I only had a couple of seasons, so I don't know what happened to it after that. It was part of the lineup before they swapped things up. It used to come on here in Canada it was Teletoon. You guys have Cartoon Network and whatnot. It used to come on in the Adult Swim lineup. Like it was Trip in the Rift, and they had I think at the time they had Aqua Teen Hunger Force as well, and they also had Robot Chicken in the early days and stuff like that. Oh, and the Venture Brothers was another one part of that. Venture Brothers was great too.
I was an Aqua Teen fan. I love that show.
Oh, I have the
I did
movie
not.
on DVD here somewhere.
Neil does a really good meat wad.
Yeah, I know a guy that does a really good meat wad. let me just get his attention. Hey, Mikey,
Yes.
do your meat wad.
meat wad? What's kind of meat wad you thinking of? You thinking like the highbrow meat wad, lowbrow meat wad, like the dirty meat wad.
You like the dirty meat wad.
Meat wad with secrets.
Yeah.
What was secrets?
THC is our friend. Yes, Jared. THC is our friend. It's good to see you. I was thinking about you the other day, and I was like, wonder how he's doing. And of course, one thing leads to another, and I get distracted, and I never actually send a message or anything because I'm an asshole. But it's good to see you.
I like how many three-letter words are fun. Not just THC, but LSD and
That's about it.
DMT.
yeah. Well, that's also, we're 4 letters, but yeah.
4 letters.
Oh,
A
never
burnt,
mind.
a burnt asshole does not sound like fun.
Oh, you're talking about the Blue Angel contest that we were having when I was in Israel? Yeah, no.
I was talking about
yeah.
Hellbound Hillbilly.
Oh. Yeah, Isaac would agree. So, hey, Isaac, you got rid of all the
I'm
hair
sure
there.
he
Now you
would.
can bleach your butthole.
Burnt
sun
nipples
it.
aren't fun either.
Throw your legs up in the air and
Oh.
sun that bunghole. There you go.
Yeah, who's caring that much at that point?
I wonder I wonder if there was some sort of explosion after Tucker Carlson advocated sunning your privates as a way to enhance your masculinity. if there was a sort of explosion of people going out getting
I imagine so.
like UV lamps for that sort of activity. I wonder
Dumb Trumpers?
how many people actually bought that whole bunch
Well, come on.
If it was,
I'm sure.
How
if
many
it was even
stupid
over
people watch
100,
them?
if it's even over 100, it's an interesting number.
I'm just
Wasn't
ashamed
Wasn't there
to
at
be from
least
the
7
same.
or 8 known celebrities that burnt their asses trying to do that?
Yep, something like that. Yeah.
So it's got to be
What?
more than 100, dude. Got to be way more than 100.
I mean,
Couple thousand.
I just remember seeing the pictures of people lying on the beach doing this
Yeah.
with their legs up and stuff. Right?
but you know, I don't know.
Oh, Beck showed up to help us close out.
People
the
are
stream.
very strange. Beck, you ever sunburned your asshole?
Hi, back.
You know, I've never gone out
Explain.
in public and exposed my asshole to the world to get tanned. So I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, you're missing out.
You have no
Yeah, I
idea.
know
So
it's
are
a
you.
thing.
Like,
And so are the
great
neighbors.
question to walk into.
Yeah, guys want to tan them because they think it's gonna up their testosterone, and women bleach them to make them look better. So whatever.
There's certain places that freckles do not belong.
Yeah, you don't want to make a
You
mistake
say-
and
You
confuse
say
things.
tomato.
That's
I
why
say
they invented
potato.
preparation.
Wait.
You know?
1, 2, 3.
Wait a minute, that one moved.
That's not a freckle.
That's never good.
Mikey's shutting this down right
crap,
away.
get back in there.
say from
Back to the poop.
That one smeared. Damn.
The shitty ending.
To the
Hey,
Wow.
I'm telling you, maybe not on stream. I'll tell you guys a story sometime that's horrible,
Oh,
but
boy.
I'm not going to do it live. The audience
No,
will just
everyone-
leave.
Everyone in the chat there is like, "Aw."
Oh,
We all like a good disaster.
Oh, it was a disaster, all right. It was definitely a
Sounds
disaster.
I had to get a new couch.
And no, it was in someone else's bed. That was the worst part. I had to clean that up. Well, actually, I
Wait,
didn't.
and
She
you
did, but-
and you hit the couch?
No. But I didn't puke, and so I'm pretty impressed with myself. I almost did.
Oh, I hurled all over the backseat of a guy's brand new Mustang once because I was so drunk.
Did you? Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
My buddy
Yeah.
threw up.
But
in
you guys
my-
are
in my-
best friends
I got you
forever.
beat, Neil. I hurled in the back. Like I was on the second story apartment on the fire escape, and I hurled off of the stairs
Homeless
into
guy.
into the back of my own Jeep
Ooh.
that I only that day taken the roof off, so there was no roof. It went right in the Jeep. Yeah.
Like Caddyshack.
Is that kind of like don't shit where you eat? Nope.
But I was super drunk. I was so fucking horribly wasted.
He was
and
so
my-
drunk he forgot where he parked.
Yeah, well, no, my cousin got me. My cousin got me thinking about nasty things and just grossed me right the fuck out, and I had to go throw up.
I think I can top Ollie's. So my first concert ever, my uncle took me to see Jethro Tull in the 80s, and he got me really stoned before we went. And it was at the UIC Pavilion, and in the back they got a huge fan for an exhaust. And we were right back by that, and I got so stoned that I don't know, I got dizzy and puked all over the guy in front of me in his coat. And he turned around and he was all pissed off. But my two uncles were on either side of me, and they're like 6'5", and just the guy turned back around and he was like, "Oh, sorry."
Well, don't be puking anymore. That's the only one you get today. Don't none more after this.
I was at a party with my friend and her husband, man, he was a slosh, and he got smashed ass drunk, and we're going back home, and I'm in the back seat, and she's driving, of course, because she's the only sober one, and he's sitting up there like and just running his mouth, and I got pissed soon. Think I might have to puke soon, and he kept saying shit like that. We were like, whatever, let's just get you home. So she went to make a turn, and he opened the door to puke on a left-hand turn out in the middle of country on a 2-lane 55. We're going about 60, and he just opens the door to puke. and him and the door start going, and I reach between the seat and the car frame, and I grab him by the back of his pants, and I'm just holding him by jeans. Like that's how I had him until she completed the turn. And then when she completed the turn and we straightened out and I got to pull him in, he goes, "Wow, man." His face was this far from the fucking road. I'm not even playing. It was so hard to hold on to him.
Ooh.
Dude's like 6'3" and like 250 pounds, and I'm he never
Pulled
did
the
think
arm
of
out of my
saving his
socket
life
for
that
fuck's
night.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Are you guys familiar with you know, when you go to like carnivals and stuff, they have that ride that's got the swings that go around, like the giant ride.
Yeah.
Here they call it the yo-yo, I think, or something. And they spin around and around and around. Well, my mom was working for Great Western what the hell are they called? Great Western Traveling fucking
Bagels.
whatever the hell they were called. No. And so we used to go. No, it was there's a name and it's just not coming to me. Anyway, so we'd get free ride passes. We could go there and ride all day for free because my mom worked for them.
Sure.
West Coast Amusement, that's what it's called. West Coast Amusement. So I bring one of my buddies or a couple of my buddies, and we're there, and she gave us money so we could go pig out on like corn dogs and fucking candy apples and whatever. So we were chowing down. We're like, hey, let's go on the yo-yo. We figured it was probably the tamest ride. Biggest hurl. Well, I sat in the back, and my buddy Kevin was in front of me, and my other buddy Pat was in front of him. And then so we're going around and going around. All of a sudden we hear Pat going, "Hey, stop the ride!" And the guy down below was like, "Oh yeah," and he starts making it go faster. And he's like, "Oh shit!" And he goes, "Oh, it's just this fucking wave of hurl, just going down." And it covered the guy doing the ride too.
Sandlot style.
He finally fucking stops it. The guy goes, "I told you to stop the ride." These guys just covered in.
Hey, Bruce, we got a hurler over here. Like,
Yeah.
speed her up. All right.
Poor Kevin.
Bruce,
Poor Kevin. The guy in front of me got it all up his leg. And I didn't get a drop on me.
Nice.
Get the sawdust.
Get the Pepto-Bismol sawdust that always cleans up the spills. Come on. Yeah,
And the
get
fire
that-
hose.
Disgusting.
Yeah, and bring a broom.
Fire hose.
You know you got to sweep it into a corner, and then you know you do that stuff. Yeah. Don't worry about the dustpan. We're
Kitty
gonna
litter.
reflow
Go
this
get the
whole
kitty
fucking
litter.
place.
No, get that pink stuff the school janitors use that make the puke smell worse.
Yeah,
remember
that's
that
the
shit?
sawdust.
They
That's the
love
sawdust.
That's the
Oh,
sawdust.
dude,
Yeah,
it's
the
the
sawdust.
nastiest. It was
The
like pink
sawdust.
stuff. They had a bag and they would dump it, and it smelled 3 times worse every time they did it.
The
Yeah.
sawdust Pepto-Bismol.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it was. God, that
It was
shit
some
was
kind-
nasty.
It was some kind of chemical torture to make you never do that again.
No, you know what it is? Let's get all the kids to puke here at once, and we'll get it out all done for the day, and we can just move
Because
on.
we
So
hate
we'll put
our
this stuff on.
janitor.
Everybody will puke, and we're done.
Like, to be fair, they could give you like real food at lunch, and then maybe we wouldn't be throwing up so much. You wouldn't have to need so much of the fucking sawdust Pepto-Bismol. Just
Yeah.
touch it.
I mean, the square
Pepto-Bismol.
was amazing.
Yeah, the square pizzas do go off. Like, I will eat that today. Like,
Oh
right
yeah,
now. Does somebody have
that's
one?
nostalgia.
No more food. Jesus Christ.
I don't even
Ollie.
think the schools have them anymore.
New pipe.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
No, don't even get him going because he's going to bring out all
I
9,000
went to old
of his
fashioned,
pipe.
and it's really nice because it sits by itself. You don't need a holder.
Yeah.
It looks Sherlock Holmesian.
It
It does.
is. It's kind of cool. And it's heavy. It's like really nice, heavy rosewood. It's like a real. I found it on sale at Amazon for like $13, and this is like so high quality. I think it was wrong. I think the price was wrong.
Be a
That's
zero
like-
after
It's,
that.
it's
The
an
price
actual
is
tobacco
wrong.
something.
bitch.
That really sounds like somebody at Amazon's problem, not yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just bought it while it was still that price.
Yep. It sounds like y'all put this at the wrong y'all put this at the wrong price.
Seriously.
Wooden tobacco pipes are only around 15, 20 bucks. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a tobacco pipe, right?
Yeah, no, it is. It's a real tobacco pipe, but it came with the whole set. It's got like a gift case and
Oh.
all the cleaning
That reminds
stuff and
me, I gotta
everything
get
with it.
more screens.
It's like $30.
It comes with these really cool screens too that are like
Yeah, I
solid.
gotta
I've
get
never
some
seen them
screen.
before. You know what I'm talking about, Neil?
Yep.
Pipe,
Metal.
the real pipe tobacco.
Pipe
They're
screens?
cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're
Great airflow.
brass, I think.
Mine
Brass
are
monkey.
stainless
Yeah,
But
funky
stainless.
monkey.
Interesting.
or some kind of steel.
Yeah, funky
Alloy.
I
monkey.
bet you I got a
Aluminum?
jar around
Probably
here with
aluminum.
about 50.
Not
of them in
aluminum.
it.
Nope.
Aluminum would melt.
Aluminium.
Oh yeah.
Does that have that low of a
Fuck yeah, it
point?
would melt.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I had no
For what?
idea.
For what? For a bowl?
I thought for
Aluminum.
sure the melting point was much higher than that.
For a bowl?
For
Well, you could smoke out of
aluminum.
aluminum foil pipes. You could smoke out of those for
I'm
a
about to
little
say,
while.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
I think aluminum might be
Yeah,
okay for a
gets
bowl.
No.
Well, it depends on the thickness of it, you guys. That's the problem
Okay.
here.
Oh,
Here's what happens when you
Depends on
heat
your
aluminum up to that high of a temperature, it makes it brittle. So it doesn't
How
actually
high of a
melt,
temperature?
but you can touch it and it falls apart. It just falls apart like paper flakes. So
How hot do you get your pot?
just
How
with
hot?
A fire does that to aluminum. So
Yep.
just the open flame from a Bic lighter would do that.
Yep.
I've smoked out of aluminum
I mean-
pipes before.
I've
Yeah,
made
but
aluminum foil
only
pipes. I don't know
once.
how many times.
You
Me
can't do
too.
it more than once.
No, I've smoked out the same one for like weeks,
Yeah, I was going
like
to say
months.
our aluminum is different than
I
your.
wonder how
aluminum.
many shards of aluminum you inhaled.
Well, yeah, I don't think.
Our
Oh, no, I
aluminum
gotta-
is aluminum. Their
Hey,
aluminum
Neil, I
is
have-
aluminium, so it's.
I have
different.
upper emphysema, so maybe. I don't know.
Well,
Just
like
Just
aluminum
found that out
foil
recently.
will turn into like fragile as paper after a
Our
while.
lungs look like the Tin Man from Oz.
If it's solid aluminum, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So it's okay to use cans.
yeah,
Well, you
your
know-
tin cans you can use. I've done
Apples,
that many
apples.
times.
Apples.
Or apples, yeah, or bananas.
A is for apple. J is for Jack.
Corn cob.
But guys,
We
I
used to
said I
make-
had to keep this to about an hour tonight because we started late on the
Aw.
main show, and I got to go to bed because I get up at 3:40 in the morning like an idiot. So,
I hear you.
Oh.
and it's past Ollie's bedtime.
It's after midnight.
He's not running the
At
show.
midnight.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, let it all hang out.
Um,
Right.
You're on the west
Ollie
coast.
leaves all the time.
I'm on
I
the West
have-
Coast. Yeah.
I think I have all the info. Oh wait, I need one more thing.
Same time for you
How-
right now, Megan, as it is for me.
I know, but I'm not going to bed for another 11 hours. So.
I'm not going to bed for another 6 hours, and I'm mountain time.
Another.
Well, I'm not going to
another
bed ever.
nocturnal person.
3
Well-
a.m. is about right.
I was up kind of late
Sleep is
last
nice.
night and then up early this morning, so I'm going to be passing it shortly.
So I have
You
some,
look like you're halfway there.
I
Yeah.
have some information for you guys.
Ooh,
It looks here like a big lighter flame, right where you would normally like light stuff. It looks like that's around 1200 degrees C,
Mhm.
and then right up where the very tip is like 1400, and then very near the wick or the flint is like 600. The melting.
It's
point
actually a
for-
port
There you go.
that it comes out of. Yeah.
That little hole,
It is a
cloaca,
port. It is
the
a
gas cloaca.
It's cloaca.
Everything's a cloaca today. But the melting point for aluminum is 660.
There you go.
Okay.
But I did
you go.
find on eBay someone has made an aluminum smoking pipe, pocket smoked pipes, bullet shaped rocket.
Right, but it's solid aluminum, right?
Yeah.
Tin
I've smoked
foil
out
is
of both.
another
I've
thing.
smoked out of aluminum pipes, which is supposed to be bad for you, even that kind. And I've smoked out of tin foil.
Well, here we go. Glass, tobacco pipe, mini creative.
As
aluminum
Michael and I
alloy.
cough.
Been smoking for 25 years. My lung feels great.
25, I wish.
I'm
I
left
already hit
lunged.
35 years.
I'm left
No.
lunged anyway.
I'm
just hit it.
56, and I started smoking at the age of 11. So, yeah,
Hey, I did.
So you
I
got
did my
10 years on me, you bastard.
yeah, that's right.
Get off my lawn.
All right. So, anyways, I'm going to end this stream because I got to go to bed, and I'm already starting to sound like a goofy moron. So, what else is new, Neil? Anyway, I want to thank
Exactly.
my guest tonight, who was not able to come into the after party because he's got a hyper youngin. So if you missed the interview, my bass player, Mike Menkes, showed up tonight to play in the games with Mikey and me tonight for the show. And there is a link to the interview in the description box below, like the little ticker tapey thing he says right down there. Go check it out. You can check out his YouTube channel and his Instagram, stuff like that, because he makes guitars. He builds guitars from scratch. And he's got lots of footage and stuff of him doing that. So definitely go check that out. I've watched those things like 30, 40 times because it just blows my mind. And he's like an amazing musician, regardless of that. So
I can tell
when we landed with him,
friends.
yeah, yeah. When he ended up joining the band, I was like, man, you're like manna from heaven almost. The thing is, we've been looking for a bass player for so long, and we had some come and go, and he's stuck around since. So I guess he likes us. And him and I share a lot of the old ex-Jew stuff too, which is basically his deconverted story for the most part. Anyway, also thank you guys out there in the chats over at Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube here. Hi, Maya. Nice to see you. Always good to see you guys hanging out in the chats and interacting with us. We dig it. We dig it a lot. And thanks to our wonderful patrons and our members. If you want to become a patron or a member, there are ways to do that. We have a join button down below, and in the description box, we have the link to the Patreon. So all the cash that is being generated for the show for the foreseeable future will be going to my very good friend, co-host and producer, Mr. Mikey Famine, because he just had, his wife just had a baby girl, and kids ain't cheap. So we're going to do what we can to help him out for the next little while anyways.
Let me, don't
forget, folks, if you know anybody that has a deconversion story that has not met Neil, send him his way.
I'm going to be putting all kinds of shit like that out on TikTok. My newest TikTok, I made a story, and it's getting tons and tons of views, and I'm getting people actually coming to me already over on TikTok too. So
excellent.
Should be a lot of fun, and I'll be able to be going live too on TikTok. So follow me on TikTok, and you'll see when I go live and stuff like that, and have some fun.
Baby.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. They stole that child. That child is way too beautiful. It can't be. It can't be. That child is gorgeous. Do you see those eyes? My God.
Isn't she something?
She is beautiful, Mikey.
Yeah,
I'm really happy for you guys.
She's really
happy and healthy. That's great.
The going phrase around the house is too stinking cute.
Yeah, there you go.
Just too stinking cute. Like, how am I supposed to do anything around this house with you just giggling at me the whole damn day? I gotta just stare at you and say goo goo gaga. I'm starving. I haven't eaten in 13 hours. The baby's looking at me, so I can't walk over. I can't walk away. I'm trapped.
Stuck in the stare. All right, everyone. Until next time, like I always say at the end of the after parties, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And by the way, he never did say billions and billions. That was Johnny Carson when he was on the show. Until then, see you then. Cheers.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Randolph was saying.